Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever been told, you can't do this because you're a girl? Have you ever felt the weight of expectations pressing down on your dreams? If you have, then this speech is for you. Today, I am not here to tell you a fairy tale. I am here to remind you of the warrior that lives within you, the girl who refuses to be defined by others, the girl who dreams without limits, the girl who turns pain into power. There was a time when I thought life was about waiting for opportunities, about fitting into the mold that society creates for us. But then life knocked me down, and in that moment I had two choices: to stay down or to rise with a strength that no one saw coming. And today I want you to ask yourself, what will it take for me to become unstoppable? If you stay with me till the end of this speech, I promise you one thing: you will walk away believing that nothing, absolutely nothing, can hold you back. A smart girl is not just someone who scores high on tests or memorizes facts. She is someone who understands life beyond the pages of a book. She is aware of her surroundings, of the challenges she faces, and of the possibilities that exist for her. Intelligence is not just about knowing, it is about questioning, learning, and evolving. It is about seeing opportunities where others see dead ends. A smart girl does not wait for things to happen, she makes them happen. She is not afraid to step outside her comfort zone because she knows that real growth happens in the unknown. She does not let fear dictate her decisions because she understands that courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it. When society tells her that she should play it safe, that she should follow the path laid out for her, she dares to ask, why? She refuses to conform just because it is expected of her. She knows that progress is made by those who challenge the status quo, by those who dare to think differently. A smart girl is someone who listens, observes, and understands that knowledge is power. But she also knows that knowledge without action is useless. She applies what she learns, she makes informed choices, and she is always seeking ways to improve herself. She does not settle for mediocrity because she knows she is capable of more. She is constantly evolving, growing, and pushing herself to become better every single day. She is not just intelligent in an academic sense, she is emotionally intelligent. She understands people, she reads between the lines, and she knows that the most powerful form of intelligence is the ability to connect with others. She listens more than she speaks because she knows that wisdom comes from understanding different perspectives. She is compassionate, yet she does not allow herself to be taken advantage of. She has boundaries, and she enforces them because she values herself and her worth. A smart girl knows that life is full of challenges, but she does not see them as obstacles, she sees them as lessons. When she fails, she does not break down and give up. Instead, she analyzes what went wrong, she learns from it, and she comes back stronger. She does not waste time feeling sorry for herself because she knows that every setback is a setup for a comeback. She does not let failure define her, she lets it refine her. She is aware that intelligence is not just about logic and reason, it is also about intuition. She trusts her instincts, she listens to the voice within her. And she is not afraid to make decisions based on what she feels is right. She does not need constant validation from others because she is confident in her own abilities. She knows that seeking approval from others is a waste of time because the only approval she truly needs is her own. A smart girl surrounds herself with people who uplift her, who challenge her to grow, and who inspire her to be better. She does not waste her energy on negativity, gossip, or meaningless distractions. She values her time, and she invests it in things that will help her reach her goals. She knows that the company she keeps plays a significant role in shaping her mindset, so she chooses to be around those who push her to be the best version of herself. She is strategic in her thinking. She does not make impulsive decisions. She thinks things through, weighs her options, and makes choices that align with her long-term vision. She is not easily swayed by temporary emotions because she understands the importance of patience and perseverance. She is willing to wait for what she deserves rather than settle for what is convenient. A smart girl is financially intelligent. She understands the value of money. She knows how to manage it wisely. And she does not rely on others to secure her future. She is independent, self-sufficient, and always looking for ways to create opportunities for herself. She is not afraid to take risks when necessary, but she does so with careful planning and preparation. She believes in working hard, but she also believes in working smart. She is not easily fooled by appearances or empty words. She looks beyond the surface, she seeks the truth, and she trusts actions over promises. She does not let anyone manipulate her because she knows her worth, and she refuses to let anyone treat her as less than she deserves. She is aware of the games people play, and she does not engage in them. She stays true to herself, even when it is difficult. A smart girl values education, but she also values wisdom. She understands that the most valuable lessons in life do not always come from textbooks. They come from experience, from making mistakes, from stepping outside of her comfort zone, and from embracing the unknown. She does not fear change because she knows that change is necessary for growth. She adapts, she innovates, and she thrives in any environment. She is a problem solver. When faced with difficulties, she does not panic or complain. She finds solutions. She does not wait for someone else to fix things for her. She takes initiative. She is resourceful, creative, and always thinking ahead. She does not let circumstances dictate her future because she knows that she has the power to shape her own destiny. She understands that intelligence is not about knowing everything but about being willing to learn. She asks questions, she seeks answers, and she is not afraid to admit when she does not know something. She understands that true intelligence is not about arrogance but about humility, the willingness to grow, to evolve, and to become better every day. A smart girl is bold, but she is also kind. She speaks her mind, but she does so with wisdom. She is fearless in her pursuit of her dreams, but she does not step on others to get ahead. She lifts others up, she shares her knowledge, and she believes that success is not just about personal achievements, but about making a difference in the world. She is not afraid of being different. She embraces her uniqueness, her quirks, and the things that make her stand out. She does not conform just to fit in because she knows that the world does not need more people who blend in, it needs people who dare to be themselves. She is unapologetic about who she is because she knows that authenticity is the key to true success. She knows that being smart is not about impressing others, it is about empowering herself. It is about making choices that align with her values, her goals, and her vision for the future. She is not driven by external validation, but by her own passion and purpose. She does not seek to prove anything to anyone because she knows that the only person she needs to compete with is the person she was yesterday. A smart girl is not just smart in the way she thinks, she is smart in the way she lives. She is intentional about her actions, her relationships, and her goals. She is always striving for growth, always looking for ways to improve, and always ready to face whatever life throws at her. A strong mind is not something you are born with, it is something you develop. It is the result of resilience, discipline, and the ability to rise above challenges. A strong mind is built through experience, through hardships, through failures, and through the moments that test your endurance. It is not about avoiding pain or struggles, but about facing them head on and refusing to be defeated by them. A strong mind is one that does not break under pressure. It is the ability to stay focused when everything around you is falling apart. It is the ability to push forward when the weight of the world is pressing down on you. It is about understanding that life is unpredictable, but your response to it is within your control. A strong mind does not allow external circumstances to dictate emotions or actions. It remains steady even in the storm. A person with a strong mind does not waste time dwelling on what could have been. They do not allow regret to consume them. They understand that the past cannot be changed, but the future is still unwritten. They take lessons from their mistakes, but they do not let those mistakes define them. They refuse to let failures destroy their confidence. Instead, they use them as stepping stones to become wiser and stronger. A strong mind is built on self-awareness. It is about knowing who you are, what you stand for, and what you want in life. It is about not allowing the opinions of others to shake your foundation. People will always have something to say. Some will doubt you, some will criticize you, and some will try to bring you down. But a strong mind does not seek validation from the outside world. It finds strength from within. A strong mind is disciplined. It is about doing what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. It is about making sacrifices, putting in the work, and staying committed to goals despite distractions. It is about understanding that success is not achieved overnight. It requires persistence, consistency, and the ability to push through when motivation fades. A strong mind does not give up after the first setback. It keeps going, no matter how many times it falls. A strong mind does not entertain negativity. It does not waste energy on drama, gossip, or things that do not contribute to growth. It does not dwell on problems, but seeks solutions. It does not complain about circumstances, but takes action to change them. It does not allow negative thoughts to take control. Instead, it replaces them with thoughts of possibility, hope, and determination. A strong mind knows that what you focus on expands, so it chooses to focus on the good. A strong mind is patient. It understands that everything in life takes time. It does not rush the process. It does not get discouraged when results do not come immediately. It trusts the journey, knowing that every effort, every small step, and every challenge overcome is leading to something greater. A strong mind does not compare its progress to others because it knows that every path is different. It stays focused on personal growth, knowing that slow progress is still progress. A strong mind embraces change. It does not resist new experiences, challenges, or opportunities for growth. It does not fear uncertainty, but welcomes it as a chance to learn and adapt. It understands that life is constantly evolving and that the ability to adjust to new situations is a sign of true strength. A strong mind does not hold on to the past or fear the future. It lives in the present, making the best of every moment. A strong mind takes responsibility. It does not blame others for its circumstances. It does not make excuses. It understands that every decision, every action, and every choice shapes the future. It does not wait for someone else to fix its problems. It takes control, finds solutions, and makes things happen. It knows that no one else is responsible for success, happiness, or fulfillment. It all starts from within. A strong mind knows the power of words. It does not speak negativity into existence. It does not engage in self-doubt or self-criticism. It speaks life, power, and confidence into itself. It replaces I can't with I will. It understands that thoughts become reality, so it chooses to think and speak positively. It knows that the words spoken to oneself have more power than the words spoken by others. A strong mind does not break under rejection. It does not see rejection as failure, but as redirection. It understands that not everything is meant to work out the first time. It knows that sometimes a door closing is a sign that something better is ahead. It does not allow setbacks to destroy confidence. It continues to move forward, knowing that perseverance always leads to success. A strong mind is kind but firm. It does not allow people to take advantage of it. It does not seek to please everyone. It understands that boundaries are necessary for self-respect. It is compassionate, but it does not tolerate disrespect. It stands up for itself and for what is right. It does not let the fear of judgment stop it from speaking the truth. A strong mind does not let emotions control it. It feels deeply but does not let emotions dictate actions. It knows that reacting impulsively can lead to regret. It takes time to think, to process, and to respond wisely. It does not allow anger, fear, or sadness to cloud judgment. It understands that emotions are temporary, but the consequences of decisions are lasting. A strong mind is independent. It does not rely on others for happiness, success, or self-worth. It builds itself up, knowing that true strength comes from within. It is self-sufficient, capable, and confident in its abilities. It does not wait for someone else to save it because it knows that it has the power to create its own path. A strong mind does not fear failure. It does not see failure as the end, but as a lesson. It understands that the most successful people in the world have failed more times than they have succeeded. It knows that every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. It does not let the fear of making mistakes stop it from trying. A strong mind knows that true power comes from persistence. It does not quit when things get hard. It does not let temporary discomfort stop it from reaching long-term goals. It pushes through pain, doubt, and difficulties because it knows that every challenge faced is a step toward becoming unbreakable. It does not seek the easy way out but embraces the journey, no matter how difficult it may be. A strong mind is not built in comfort. It is built in the moments of struggle, in the times of doubt, and in the decisions to keep going when giving up seems easier. It is built by facing fears, by taking risks, and by believing in oneself even when no one else does. It is not about having all the answers, but about having the courage to keep searching. It is about refusing to let anything break the spirit and choosing strength every single day. A girl with a smart mind is a force to be reckoned with. Intelligence is not just about knowing facts or getting good grades. It is about the ability to think critically, make wise decisions, and adapt to any situation. A smart girl does not accept things at face value. She questions, she analyzes, and she seeks the truth. She does not simply follow the crowd. She carves her own path. She understands that intelligence is not just about what she learns in school, but about how she applies knowledge in real life. A smart girl values education not because society tells her to, but because she knows that knowledge is power. She is hungry for learning, always looking for ways to grow and expand her mind. She reads, she observes, she listens, and she absorbs wisdom from every experience. She knows that true intelligence is not about knowing everything, but about having the ability to find answers, to think independently, and to never stop learning. She is aware that intelligence goes beyond academics. It is about emotional intelligence, social intelligence, and the ability to handle life's challenges with grace and wisdom. She knows that being smart means understanding people, knowing when to speak and when to listen, and having the ability to navigate through relationships, careers, and personal struggles with confidence. A smart girl does not just react, she strategizes, she plans, and she makes choices that align with her values and goals. A smart girl does not allow herself to be underestimated. She knows that society may try to define her, label her, or put limits on her potential, but she refuses to be confined by expectations. She does not shrink herself to fit into a box. She challenges norms, she stands up for herself, and she does not allow anyone to dictate what she can or cannot achieve. She knows that intelligence is not about being loud or aggressive, but about knowing her worth, asserting herself with confidence, and proving her capabilities through her actions. A smart girl is financially intelligent. She understands the value of money, how to earn it, how to manage it, and how to use it to build a secure future. She does not rely on others for financial security. She learns about investments, savings, and financial independence because she knows that true empowerment comes from having control over her own resources. She does not spend mindlessly or make impulsive financial decisions. Instead, she plans for the future, making choices that will ensure her long-term stability. She is also aware of the power of communication. A smart girl knows that words have weight and that how she expresses herself can influence the way people perceive her. She speaks with clarity, confidence, and purpose. She is not afraid to voice her opinions, but she does so with respect and intelligence. She understands the importance of effective communication in relationships, careers, and personal growth. She listens more than she speaks, and when she does speak, her words carry meaning and impact. A smart girl is not easily manipulated. She recognizes when someone is trying to deceive or take advantage of her. She trusts her instincts, and she is not afraid to walk away from situations that do not serve her best interests. She knows how to set boundaries, and she does not allow anyone to cross them. She understands that being kind does not mean being naive, and that intelligence includes the ability to protect herself emotionally, mentally, and physically. She values self-respect and does not seek validation from others. She does not measure her worth based on social media likes, public approval, or the opinions of people who do not understand her journey. She does not waste time trying to impress others or changing herself to fit into someone else's expectations. She knows who she is, and she embraces her uniqueness. She understands that intelligence is not about pleasing everyone, but about being true to oneself. A smart girl also knows the importance of time management. She does not waste her days on things that do not add value to her life. She prioritizes her goals, she organizes her tasks, and she makes the most out of every opportunity. She understands that time is one of the most valuable resources, and she does not allow distractions to keep her from her dreams. She is disciplined, focused, and determined to turn her vision into reality. She is resourceful. A smart girl does not sit around waiting for opportunities to come to her. She creates them. If she faces obstacles, she finds a way to overcome them. If a door closes, she builds another one. She does not let circumstances dictate her success. She finds solutions, she adapts, and she keeps moving forward. She knows that intelligence is not about never failing, but about learning how to rise after every fall. She understands that networking and building relationships with the right people are crucial. She surrounds herself with those who inspire, challenge, and support her. She learns from mentors, seeks advice, and connects with individuals who help her grow. She does not waste energy on toxic relationships or meaningless interactions. She values quality over quantity when it comes to friendships and professional connections. A smart girl is emotionally strong. She knows that intelligence is not just about what is in the mind, but also about how well she can control her emotions. She does not let negativity consume her. She does not allow anger, sadness, or frustration to make decisions for her. She acknowledges her emotions, processes them, and then responds with wisdom. She understands that emotional intelligence is one of the most important aspects of success in life. She is not afraid of challenges. She does not shy away from difficult situations. She sees problems as opportunities to grow, and she does not let fear hold her back. She knows that intelligence includes taking calculated risks, stepping out of comfort zones, and embracing the unknown. She does not settle for mediocrity because she knows that true growth happens outside of what is familiar. A smart girl believes in continuous self-improvement. She does not assume she knows everything. She remains humble, always open to learning new things. She reads books, takes courses, seeks new experiences, and surrounds herself with knowledge. She understands that intelligence is not a destination but a lifelong journey. She knows that self-care is also an essential part of intelligence. She does not neglect her health, well-being, or mental peace. She prioritizes exercise, proper nutrition, and mental clarity because she knows that a healthy body and mind are the foundation of a successful life. She understands that working hard is important, but so is resting, recharging, and taking care of herself. She is a problem solver. She does not just complain about what is wrong. She finds ways to fix it. She takes initiative, leads with confidence, and does not wait for others to take action. She knows that intelligence is not just about identifying problems, but about actively working towards solutions. A smart girl does not let setbacks define her. She learns from failures, grows from experiences, and becomes wiser with each challenge she faces. She understands that success is a journey, and intelligence is about resilience, adaptability, and the courage to keep going. A strong mind is not something we are born with. It is something we build, something we strengthen with every challenge, every failure, and every success. A girl with a strong mind is not someone who has never fallen. She is someone who has fallen 100 times and risen every single time with more wisdom, and more determination. She does not let obstacles define her. She defines herself through the way she overcomes them. She knows that challenges are not meant to break her, they are meant to shape her. She does not see struggles as setbacks, but as opportunities to grow. When life throws hardships at her, she does not complain, she does not give up, and she does not allow herself to be defeated. Instead, she stands tall, faces them head on, and finds ways to turn every difficulty into a stepping stone toward her goals. A strong-minded girl does not let fear control her. She knows that fear is a natural part of life, but she refuses to let it dictate her actions. She does not allow the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, or the fear of the unknown to hold her back. She steps forward with courage, knowing that every great achievement in life comes from pushing beyond fear. She embraces discomfort, she embraces uncertainty, and she understands that strength is built in the moments when she chooses to move forward despite being afraid. She is not someone who is easily discouraged. She does not seek validation from others, nor does she let their opinions define her worth. She understands that people will always have something to say, that not everyone will support her, and that criticism is inevitable. But she does not allow negativity to shake her confidence. She stands firm in her beliefs, her values, and her dreams, knowing that her journey is hers alone to walk. She listens to constructive feedback, but she filters out the noise, keeping only what helps her grow. She does not dwell on past mistakes. She understands that everyone makes mistakes, but the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they handle them. She does not let guilt, regret, or self-doubt consume her. Instead, she learns, she grows, and she moves forward. She forgives herself just as she forgives others, knowing that holding on to the past only holds her back. She is disciplined. A strong mind is not just about resilience, it is about consistency, dedication, and the ability to stay focused on a goal even when motivation fades. She knows that success does not come from luck, but from hard work, persistence, and daily effort. She sets goals, she follows through, and she does not allow distractions to pull her away from what truly matters. She understands that discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality, and she is willing to put in the effort every single day to make her vision come to life. She is emotionally intelligent. She understands that strength is not about suppressing emotions, but about controlling them. She does not allow anger to cloud her judgment, sadness to weaken her spirit, or frustration to stop her from taking action. She acknowledges her feelings, processes them, and then makes decisions with clarity and wisdom. She knows that a strong mind is one that is in control, not one that is controlled by emotions. She does not waste energy on negativity. She does not engage in unnecessary drama. She does not hold grudges, and she does not let toxic people drain her strength. She chooses to focus on what adds value to her life. She protects her energy by surrounding herself with positivity, inspiration, and people who uplift her rather than bring her down. She understands that a strong mind requires a healthy environment, and she actively creates one. She embraces change. A weak mind resists change, fearing the unknown. But a strong mind welcomes it, knowing that growth comes from stepping into new experiences. She does not hold on to old ways just because they are familiar. She adapts, she evolves, and she finds ways to turn change into an advantage. Whether it is a career shift, a personal transformation, or an unexpected challenge, she remains flexible and open-minded, ready to make the best of any situation. She is independent. She does not wait for someone else to save her, to fix her problems, or to complete her. She takes responsibility for her own happiness, her own success, and her own life. She does not depend on others for validation or direction. She trusts herself, her abilities, and her judgment. She builds her own future with her own hands, knowing that true strength comes from within. She does not compare herself to others. She knows that comparison is the thief of joy and that every person's journey is unique. She does not waste time worrying about who is ahead or who is behind. She focuses on her own progress, celebrating her own victories, and continuously striving to become better than she was yesterday. She understands that her only competition is herself, and she embraces her personal growth without jealousy or insecurity. She stands up for herself. A strong mind does not allow others to disrespect, belittle, or take advantage of it. She knows her worth, she sets boundaries, and she does not tolerate anything that goes against her values. She speaks up when necessary, she asserts herself with confidence, and she does not allow fear to silence her voice. She understands that strength is not about aggression, but about standing firm in what she believes in. She is patient. She knows that great things take time, that success does not happen overnight, and that real growth is a gradual process. She does not rush the journey or seek shortcuts. She stays committed, knowing that every effort, no matter how small, is building towards something greater. She trusts the process, she remains focused, and she does not let temporary setbacks make her lose sight of the bigger picture. She is not afraid to stand alone. She understands that sometimes walking the right path means walking alone. She does not compromise her values just to fit in or gain approval. She has the courage to stand firm in her beliefs, even when no one else is standing with her. She does not fear solitude because she knows that true strength comes from within, not from the approval of others. She knows that mental strength is a lifelong journey. She does not wake up one day and suddenly have an unshakable mindset. It is something she builds every day, through every challenge, every decision, and every experience. She remains committed to growth, to learning, and to becoming the best version of herself. She understands that a strong mind is not about never struggling, but about never giving up. She is unstoppable because she refuses to let circumstances define her. No matter how difficult life gets, no matter how many times she is told that something is impossible, she does not accept limitations imposed by society, by others, or even by her own past experiences. She understands that the only true limitations are the ones she chooses to believe in. And she refuses to let doubt, fear, or external expectations dictate the course of her life. She is determined to write her own story, to shape her destiny, and to rise above every challenge that comes her way. She does not wait for the perfect moment because she knows there is no such thing. She does not waste time waiting for circumstances to align, for someone to give her permission, or for an opportunity to magically present itself. She creates her own opportunities. She takes action even when she feels unprepared. She moves forward even when the path is unclear. She understands that progress is made through movement, through effort, through bold steps taken with conviction. She does not allow fear of the unknown to paralyze her. Instead, she embraces uncertainty, knowing that every step forward brings her closer to her goals. She is driven by a deep sense of purpose. She does not simply exist, she lives with intention. She knows what she wants, why she wants it, and what she is willing to do to achieve it. She does not allow distractions to pull her away from her vision. She does not let temporary struggles make her lose sight of her long-term dreams. She is focused, committed, and relentless in her pursuit of the life she envisions for herself. She understands that success is not about luck, but about perseverance, strategy, and resilience. She understands that failure is not the end. It is a necessary part of the journey. She does not see failure as a sign to quit, but as a lesson to learn from. She does not dwell on mistakes or let setbacks define her worth. Instead, she analyzes what went wrong, adapts, and moves forward with even more determination. She knows that every successful person has failed multiple times before reaching their goals, and she refuses to let a few missteps discourage her from reaching hers. She embraces the process, knowing that growth comes from struggles and strength is built through overcoming obstacles. She is not afraid to stand out, to be different, to break barriers. She does not conform just to fit in or gain approval. She embraces her uniqueness, her individuality, and her own way of thinking. She does not shy away from expressing herself, from voicing her opinions, or from taking unconventional paths. She knows that true success comes from authenticity, from being true to oneself, rather than trying to please everyone. She is comfortable in her own skin, confident in her decisions, and unapologetic about the way she chooses to live her life. She surrounds herself with positivity, with people who uplift her, with influences that inspire her. She does not allow toxic relationships, negativity, or limiting beliefs to weigh her down. She is selective about who she allows into her inner circle, because she knows that the company she keeps plays a significant role in shaping her mindset and her future. She seeks out mentors, role models, and like-minded individuals who encourage her to grow, to dream bigger, and to push beyond her perceived limits. She understands that energy is contagious, and she consciously chooses to fill her life with the kind of energy that fuels her ambition. She does not compare her journey to anyone else's. She understands that everyone has their own timeline, their own struggles, their own path. She does not let the success of others make her feel like she is behind, nor does she let their failures make her feel superior. She focuses on her own growth, her own progress, and her own goals. She celebrates her achievements, no matter how small, and she continues moving forward at her own pace. She knows that success is not about how fast she reaches the finish line, but about the resilience, wisdom, and strength she builds along the way. She is fearless in the pursuit of her dreams. She does not let fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of judgment stop her from chasing what she truly desires. She understands that courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to take action despite it. She faces challenges head-on, steps outside of her comfort zone, and refuses to settle for anything less than the life she envisions for herself. She is willing to take risks, knowing that nothing great ever comes from playing it safe. She takes full responsibility for her life. She does not blame others for her circumstances, nor does she make excuses for why she cannot achieve her goals. She understands that her life is in her hands, that she has the power to change, to grow, and to create the future she desires. She does not wait for someone else to come and fix things for her. She takes action, makes decisions, and finds solutions to whatever challenges arise. She understands that true empowerment comes from taking ownership of one's life and choices. She remains humble, always open to learning and evolving. She does not let success make her arrogant, nor does she let struggles make her bitter. She remains teachable, knowing that growth is a lifelong process. She listens, she learns from others, and she continuously seeks to improve herself. She understands that true wisdom comes from embracing both victories and failures with an open mind and a willingness to adapt. She does not hold onto outdated beliefs or habits that no longer serve her. She welcomes change, embraces new perspectives, and remains committed to becoming the best version of herself. She is a source of strength for others. She uplifts, she inspires, and she encourages those around her. She does not tear others down to feel superior. Instead, she shares her wisdom, her experiences, and her lessons learned so that others can grow alongside her. She believes in the power of community, of support, of lifting each other up rather than competing or comparing. She leads by example, showing others that it is possible to be strong, successful, and kind all at the same time. She does not let setbacks break her spirit. Life will always have ups and downs, good days and bad days, moments of doubt and moments of triumph. But she remains unshaken, knowing that everything is temporary, that tough times do not last forever, and that she has the strength to endure. She is not defined by her struggles, but by the way she rises after every fall. She finds light even in the darkest moments, hope even in the most difficult times, and courage even when everything seems uncertain. She refuses to give up on herself, on her dreams, or on the life she is determined to create. She embraces self-belief as her greatest asset. She understands that the foundation of every success story is the unwavering confidence in one's own abilities. She does not seek validation from the world to prove her worth. Instead, she cultivates a mindset that allows her to trust herself even when no one else does. She knows that people will question her, that society will place doubts in her mind, that the world will make her feel like she is not enough. But she refuses to listen. She refuses to let the noise drown out her inner voice. She refuses to let anyone else define who she is or what she is capable of achieving. She does not wait for the perfect moment to believe in herself. She does not wait until she has achieved success, until she has gained recognition, until she has met all expectations. She believes in herself right now, in this moment, exactly as she is. She does not see confidence as something that comes from achievements, but as something that fuels achievements. She understands that before she can convince the world to believe in her, she must first believe in herself. She silences self-doubt with action. She knows that fear will always exist, that insecurities will always creep in, but she does not allow them to paralyze her. Instead, she chooses to take action despite them. She understands that confidence is not something she is born with, it is something she builds one step at a time. Every time she takes a step forward, no matter how small, she proves to herself that she is capable. Every challenge she overcomes, every fear she faces, every goal she pursues strengthens her self-belief. She does not measure her worth based on external achievements. She knows that success is not what defines her, it is who she is at her core. She does not let failure make her feel unworthy, nor does she let success make her feel superior. She understands that self-worth is constant, that it does not rise and fall with circumstances. She treats herself with kindness, with respect, with the same encouragement she would offer to someone she loves. She does not speak to herself with doubt or negativity. She is her own biggest supporter, her own biggest motivator, her own strongest believer. She embraces challenges as opportunities to grow. She does not see obstacles as roadblocks, she sees them as stepping stones. Every difficulty she faces, every hardship she endures, every failure she experiences is a lesson that strengthens her. She knows that growth does not come from comfort, that strength is not built in easy moments, that confidence is not developed by avoiding challenges. She leans into discomfort, knowing that on the other side of struggle lies a stronger, wiser version of herself. She does not allow past failures to define her future. She understands that mistakes do not make her a failure, they make her human. She does not dwell on regrets, on things she wishes she had done differently, on opportunities she missed. Instead, she focuses on what she can do now, on how she can move forward, on what she can learn. She refuses to be held captive by the past. She refuses to let old wounds keep her from new beginnings. She forgives herself, she lets go, and she moves forward with courage. She surrounds herself with people who uplift her. She understands that the energy she absorbs from those around her has a direct impact on her mindset. She does not waste time on those who bring her down, who make her doubt herself, who try to limit her. She seeks out those who inspire her, who encourage her, who remind her of her strength. She builds a circle of support, of empowerment, of genuine connections that fuel her growth. She knows that she is responsible for the environment she creates for herself, and she chooses to cultivate one that nurtures her confidence. She sets boundaries that protect her self-belief. She does not allow negativity, criticism, or societal pressure to dictate her self-worth. She does not let the opinions of others define her potential. She understands that people will always have something to say, that there will always be those who doubt her, who question her, who try to make her feel small. But she does not give them power. She does not let their words shape her reality. She knows who she is, what she stands for, and where she is headed. And she does not allow anyone to steer her off course. She celebrates herself without guilt. She does not wait for someone else to acknowledge her worth. She does not downplay her achievements to make others comfortable. She does not diminish her own light to fit in. She recognizes her strengths, her progress, her efforts, and she celebrates them unapologetically. She gives herself credit for how far she has come, for all the battles she has fought, for all the moments she kept going when she could have given up. She understands that confidence is not arrogance, it is self-respect, self-appreciation, and self-love. She embraces imperfection with grace. She does not strive for flawlessness because she knows that perfection is an illusion. She does not let insecurities hold her back, does not let fear of judgment keep her from showing up. She accepts herself fully with all her strengths and all her flaws, knowing that true confidence comes from self-acceptance. She does not waste energy trying to meet impossible standards, trying to be someone she is not, trying to prove herself to those who will never be satisfied. She simply chooses to be the best version of herself for herself. She refuses to play small. She does not shrink herself to fit into spaces that were never meant for her. She does not let fear of failure keep her from trying, does not let fear of rejection keep her from speaking, does not let fear of standing out keep her from shining. She steps into her power with confidence, knowing that she was not meant to live a life of limitations. She takes up space, she uses her voice, she claims her place in the world without hesitation. She understands that true confidence is built through resilience. It is not about never feeling afraid, never doubting, never struggling. It is about continuing to believe in herself, even when she does feel afraid, even when she does doubt, even when she does struggle. It is about choosing self-belief over self-doubt, choosing courage over comfort, choosing to rise every time she falls. It is about knowing that she is enough just as she is, and that she has everything within her to build the life she dreams of.